Hi, I believe that everyone is familiar with the work effectiveness. Workplace effectiveness is a term used to describe how a group, team, or person can use their resources to effectively achieve their goals and objectives. It includes a variety of elements like output, work quality, efficiency, innovative, communication, flexibility, overall performance. Today, our topic of presentations is the determinants of work effectiveness in Politeknik Ungku. Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. I start, I would like to introduce myself, Zarina binti Sulaiman, lecturer from the Commerce Department, Politeknik Ungku. So, for the introductions, any successful organization must have working effectiveness, commonly referred as workplace effectiveness. It speaks to a person or a group capacity to carry out duties effectively, produce results that are in keeping with the objective of the organization. Working successfully is not just a desirable characteristic, but also a need for the organizations to thrive and remain relevant in today's fast-paced and competitive business environment. The foundations of an organization's success is highly competent workforce. When workers are productive, projects can be finished on schedule. High quality standards can be upheld, and resources can be used effectively, which reduce cost and boost overall performance. Additionally, productive labor promotes a favorable work environment, increasing employee engagement, morale, and retention. Generally, working effectiveness refers to the efficiency, productivity, and general performance of the organizations in fulfilling its educational and organizational objective. Point number one, based on Sinha and his friend, asserted that a worker ability to do their job effectively relied on their own openness and willingness to do so. Additionally, he said that by having employees that are open and willing to carry out their duties, it might increase the staff productivity, which also affects performance. Focusing on point number two, for literature review, peers, co-workers with whom employees engage, team and work groups, interpersonal dynamics, leaderships, and management are just a few the components that make up the idea of the human environment. The working environment has a big impact on how motivated, productive, and effective workers. It also have a big impact on how people behave. According to Isu and In Yang 2009, performance evaluation is viewed as a tool for managing a workplace and its employees in a way that helps both individuals and or a group achieve their specific organizational goals. When a sufficient number of people show a sincere interest in doing their jobs well and have a stake in the goals of the organizations and the strategies used to achieve them, engagement is noted. According to Rothbard, Employee Engagement 2001 may be viewed as a psychological present condition, yeah, that includes two crucial components: attention, absorption. Yeah, the degree to which someone is mentally present and spend time thinking about a particular role defines attention as a cognitive state. Absorption is, on the other hand, the state is a state of total immersion is a role and denotes the intensity with which one devotes their emphasis there. Effective workplace communication, according to Richardson, Wang and Hall 2012, depends on the development of interpersonal professional relationship. The relationship can be fostered by cultivating civility, attention listening, active participations, and the use of appropriate body language in accordance with the given context. So here we go with the research questions. Actually, we have 4 research questions here. Research questions 1. What is the relationship between working environment and working effectiveness in Politeknik Ungku? Research question 2. What is the relationship between appraisal management and working effectiveness in Politeknik Ungku? Research question 3. What is the relationship between employee engagement and working effectiveness in Politeknik Ungku? And research question 4. What is the relationship between organizational communication and working effectiveness in Politeknik Ungku? And here we go with the research objective. This study aims, research objective 1, to identify the relationship between a working environment and working effectiveness in Politeknik Ungku. Research objective 2, to identify the relationship between appraisal management and working effectiveness in Politeknik Ungku. Research objective 3, to identify the relationship between employee engagement and working effectiveness in Politeknik Ungku. Research objective 4, to identify the relationship between organizational communication and working effectiveness of Politeknik Ungku. Here is a research hypothesis. Research hypothesis 1. There is a significant relationship between working environment and working effectiveness in Politeknik Ungku. Research hypothesis 2. There is a significant relationship between appraisal management and work effectiveness in Politeknik Ungku. Research hypothesis 3. There is a significant relationship between employee engagement and work effectiveness in Politeknik Ungku. And the last one, research hypothesis 4. There is a significant relationship between organizational communication and working effectiveness in Politeknik Ungku. So here is our research framework. So this study, as we know, actually we want to identify the main factors that influence the level of working effectiveness, which is a dependent variable. So we have 4 independent variables. So we want to find out which is the main factors influence this working effectiveness. So we have 4 independent variables here, which is working environment, appraisal management, employee engagement, and also organizational communication. Hi, so this is our research design and methodology. So for research design, actually we use a quantitative approach because we use questionnaires for our data collection. And then we choose around 150 lecturers from Politeknik Ungku, and we distribute the questionnaires around for these 150 lecturers in Ungku Polytechnic. And for the measurement, actually we use interval scale, non-numeric concept, which is number 1 is strongly disagree until number 5 is strongly agree. And for data analysis, actually we use a SPSS package software program lah. And then among the technique we use to analyze our data, actually we use a frequency test, we use a reliability analysis, we use a correlation or Pearson correlation analysis, we use a multiple regression, and also coefficient multiple regression. Then this is our data analysis. So from the results, so we can see here all these 4 variables is actually have a significant relationship with the working effectiveness among the Polytechnic lecturers in Ungku. Okay, so here we go to from the working environment, appraisal management, employee engagement, and also communication. It seems that the correlate. Yeah, because it's near to 1. So they have all these variables, actually they have a significant relationship. But near 1, the first point is nearest significant relationship with the work effectiveness among the Polytechnic Ungku lecturers is the first is communication, organizational communication. Then we come towards with the working environment. The third is the employee engagement, and the last one is the appraisal management. So coming back to our conclusion. So in conclusion, so automatically the study results show that the number of variables, including the number of environment, assessment management, employee engagement, and horizontal communication have a substantial impact or contribute to the level of job effectiveness among lecturers at Polytechnic Ungku. This result of this study showed that when compared to other aspects, organizational communication has the most influence. It can be concluded that academics and polytechnics have placed a high value on organizational communication and its prerequisites. Understanding the relevance and significance of how different elements affect engagement is therefore important for increasing workplace productivity. So that's all from me, Zarina from Politeknik Iccomah. Thank you so much for your attention and hopefully we can see you later. Bye.